pressure is equal to 200 pounds per square inch. The final pressure is equal to 20 pounds per square inch. The initial speed is equal to 200 frame per second, and the final speed is 100 frame per second. The initial volume is equal to 1 cubic feet per pound. The final volume is equal to 8 cubic feet per pound. The internal energy of the oven system decreases 25 BTU per pound. So, magiging negative ang internal energy. No heat transferred. So, ang heat natin ay magiging 0. The formula of kinetic energy is equal to the initial speed squared over 2K equals initial speed natin ay 200 frame per second over 2 times the value of K is equal to 32.174 pound feet over pound times second squared times 1 BTU is equal to 778 feet times LBF. 778 pounds times feet is equal to 1 BTU. Final kinetic energy is equal to final speed square over 2K. Ang final speed natin ay 1,000 frame per second squared over 2 times the value of K ay 32.174 pounds times feet over pounds times square seconds times 1 BTU is equal to 778 pounds times feet over 1 BTU. So 1,000 squared divided by 50,062 is equal to 19.98 BTU per pounds. Flow work. The initial flow work is equal to initial pressure times initial volume is equal to, ang initial pressure ay 200 pounds per square inch times 1 square feet is equal to 144 square inch. 144 square inch is equal to 1 feet squared times ang initial volume natin ay 1 cubic feet over pounds divided by 1 BTU is equal to 778 feet times pound over BTU equals 200 times 144 times 1 over 778 is equal to 37.02. Cancel. Ang natitira ay BTU over pounds. Ito. Next naman ay ang workflow, ang final workflow. Workflow final is equal to final pressure times final volume equals, ang final pressure ay 20 pounds per square inch times 144 square inch over square foot times, ang final volume natin is 8 cubic foot per pounds over 778 times pound over BTU equals 20 times 144 times 8 divided by 778 is equal to 29.61. Cancel. BTU over pounds per minute. So, ang formula ng work ay initial kinetic energy plus initial flow work is equal to final kinetic energy plus final flow work plus change in internal energy plus work. Ang initial kinetic energy ay 0.80 plus 37.02 equals 19.97 plus 29.61 minus kasi ang internal energy ay nag-decrease. Minus 25 plus work. Work is equal to 0.80 plus 37.02 is equal to 37.82. 37.82 is equal to 19.97 plus 29.61 minus 25 is equal to 24.58 plus work. Work is equal to 37.82 minus 24.58. Work equals 37.82 minus 24.58 is equal to 13.24 BTU per pounds. Iko-convert natin ito sa HP times 10 pounds per minute over 1 HP is equal to 42.4 BTU over minute times calculator 13.24 times 10 over 42.4. Work is equal to 3.12 HP. The initial pressure is equal to 99.29 kilopascal. The final pressure is equal to 689.5 kilopascal. The initial volume is equal to 0.026 cubic meter per kilogram. The final volume is equal to 0.0051 cubic meter per kilogram. The initial internal energy is equal to 1,594 joules per kilogram. And the final internal energy is equal to 6,214 joules per kilogram. Heat is equal to negative 4,383 joules per kilogram. Mass is equal to 272 kilogram per minute. And the change in kinetic energy is equal to 896 joules per kilogram. Initial flow work is equal to initial pressure times initial volume equals 99.29 kilonewton per square meter. Kilonewton per square meter is equal to 1 kilopascal times 0.026 cubic meter per kilogram equals 99.29 times 0.026 is equal to 2.58. Next ay ang final flow work. Is equal to final pressure times final volume equals 6,895 kilonewton per square meter times 0.0051 cubic meter per kilogram. $6,895 times 0.0051 is equal to 689.5. 689.5 times 0.0051 is equal to 3.552 kilojoule per kilogram. Initial flow work plus initial internal energy plus heat is equal to change in kinetic energy plus final flow work plus final internal energy plus W. 2.582 plus 1.594 minus 4.383 is equal to 0.896 plus 3.516 plus 6.241 plus work. Work is equal to negative 10.86 kilojoule per kilogram times 272 kilogram per minute. Negative 10 times 273 times 273 is equal to negative 2,730 kilojoule per minute.